Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're talking about the AMX 50B, one of the most dangerous heavy tanks at tier 10 and pretty much in the whole game. Now the main thing about this tank is of course that it is a drum tank. That's what makes this tank an absolute beast. Now the DPM is the fourth highest among heavy tanks, even though it's a drum at 2,973. Again, that is insanely good. Your penetration is going to be very, very good as well, to be fair. You have 270 with calibrated shells, which you usually would have because it is a drum, and without, you would have 257, which is not as impressive, of course. Now, the damage is one of the bad things about this tank. 380 is one of the lower, it's at the lower end for heavies, let's put it like that. However, you get 4 shots of 380, meaning that your burst damage is going to be 1,520. You're absolutely shredding tanks to bits if they get caught. This is also because your interclip is relatively short at 2.7 seconds, right? So it's a pretty good interclip, well, pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's insanely good, but it is a short period of time, and so you will be able to absolutely decimate enemies by slapping them into Abyss with 1,500 alpha, right? That is crazy good in my opinion. Apart from that, what does this tank have? Well, the gun handling is also very good on this thing. The aim time and dispersion are just superb. So overall, the gun is going to be the best thing you have. And that makes sense. The mobility is also very good. It's the fastest heavy tank per se, at 50 kilometers forward. On top of that, of course, it goes 18 kilometers backward, which is not that bad either. The effective power to weight ratio, so the effective weight to ratio is going to be very good as well in all types of terrain, and so overall the mobility is just going to be very good. However, the size is a big issue. It's a very big tank, and so hitting it is going to be quite easy in my opinion. Now, the armor profile is non-existent. The side gets HE'd, the turret gets HE'd into the sides. This tank used to be very good in terms of the frontal hull armor, but that was nerfed, and now you really don't have anything. You're going to be lucky in getting at least 1 or 2 ricochets here and there, which will never ever happen anymore, and that's one of the worst nerfs the 50B ever experienced in my opinion, because no matter how they changed the gun, the armor really did save this tank when peeking around from corners. I used to do this quite effectively back in the day. Nowadays, that's no longer going to be possible. But yeah, how to play this tank, right? You can play this tank very simply. Drive up to the enemy, give him 4 shots in the face, and only take 1 or maybe 2 at most in return, and pull back. Repeat. Easily able to do 3k in this thing for a lot of players. So keep that in mind. Of course, playing first or second line is very important. You should never play this tank on the third line. I've seen players do that. Please don't do that. You're not going to be able to utilize your drum to its maximum potential. So yeah, stay safe out there, guys. And with that, Happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.